Deeboystance coming at you guys with this week's topic. This week's topic is pretty much get out the truck. And what that means is things you should do to stay sane. Things you should do as far as home time is concerned, or just things that I did while I was over the road to keep myself, keep my mind busy. First and foremost, if your mental, if this right here isn't healthy, it's no good for anybody on the road, for yourself, or the latter. It's not good. You can be physically in shape and physically healthy, but if your mental is messed up, it's just like having just a dead weight, you know? It's not good. As a trucker, and since it is indeed approaching winter, statistically speaking, this is the part of the year where people are more prone to depression and anxiety and just being really sad. It's cold as hell. You're away from your family, and it's holiday time. So all of those factors definitely play a role on you as a trucker, whether or not you realize it. Now, I know I'm local now, but, you know, over the road, my first winter was rough, you know. When you're an OTR driver, especially starting out there, you will probably miss holidays and stuff. Like, if you're home for Christmas, you probably won't be home for New Year. If you're home for Thanksgiving, you might miss Christmas. You know, it really just depends on how you set things up and how your company works. Me, myself, when I was over the road, just to keep myself busy, I would do YouTube, read books. I would constantly, you know, talk with my family, FaceTime or Skype or whatever with my family, just to keep some sense of grounding, you know. My hometown when I first started was, because I was a company driver, and as a company driver, you pretty much, you take 3 weeks out, you get 4 days home. So, the first time I took home time, I was out for 3 weeks. I think the next time I was out for 3 weeks. The time after that, I think I was out for like 6 weeks. And then after that, I went lease. And while I was leased, I was out for 2 months at a time. Easily. Just 2 months at a time. And that was rough. You know? Especially in the winter. So, if you're first coming out here, I would not suggest being out that long. If you have family and stuff. Now, if you are just a loner, if you don't have anyone that you really need to answer to or anything like that, then you can be out as long as you want. And the good thing about being OTR is that when you take your home time, you can take it wherever you want. You don't have to take it at home. You can take it wherever your little heart desires and whatnot. That's where you take it. So, you know, just as a newbie, take your home time when you're scheduled to take your home time. Get out of the truck. And I'm just gonna use myself. I realize that it is hard to go places with this big building behind you. You know, it's hard to get places. And so for me, I would look for truck stops that are near different restaurants. I like to eat, so if I could get to a truck stop that was near just anything different from the usual country fried Iron Skillet, Burger King, Popeyes, Wendy's, McDonald's, Subway, Chester's, anything outside of those. If I could find a truck stop that was near, say, like a Old Charlie's or Fridays or Checkers or anything just different from the truck stop food, I would do that. Now, of course, you're not going to always find somewhere like that, but, you know, plan that out. Just that in itself, just eating outside of the truck stop, eating different foods away from truckers, because if you sit in a truck stop every day and listen to that truck stop talk, it'll depress you. It really will depress you. Some of it is interesting, but a lot of it is just old truckers just mad about everything. So, you know, that's one thing I do. Also, you gotta be careful now because people are crazy, but if you can park, you know, somewhere relatively close to a mall or the movies or putt golf or an amusement park, not now because it's cold, but anything like that where you can take an Uber or a Lyft, do that. Don't sit in the truck. If you have to take a 34-hour reset, don't do it in the truck. Get out of the truck, go somewhere, do something, and, you know, live outside of your truck if you can. If you can't, then that's understandable. And, you know, please be safe about it as well. You don't want anything happening to anybody, so just please be safe. That's why I was, you know, hesitant to say something about taking an Uber or Lyft somewhere, because it doesn't seem to really be able to do that either. But just be safe. If you get to a state and you have family in that state and you have time, stop and see your family. I did that anytime I would stop in Georgia or New York. If I was in the area with my family, I would, you know, stop and spend my 10-hour break at their house. Try to do stuff to keep your mind occupied. Do stuff to keep your mind intrigued. I also made a video on my personal channel about getting out of the truck. I'll put it in the description box as well. But just, you know, do what you gotta do. Don't go crazy. Keep your brain moving. Read books. Do puzzles. Play games on your phone. If you have a TV, play a game on your TV or watch a movie. Just keep your brain busy. If not, you know, it can be dangerous. So, especially in the winter months. So there's that. I hope this helped. Just make sure y'all, you know, stay safe. It's snowing in various parts of the country. Please be safe. Stay warm. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, or any topics you want us to cover, put it in the comment section, and we'll get back to you. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you later.